What's up YouTube? Hope y'all are doing well. So over the past couple of days, I spent some time up in the Adirondack Mountains with my cousin Tommy. We did a whole bunch of camping, some hiking, and of course, a whole bunch of photography as well. In addition to all of that, I got a really good chance to test out this new backpack right here, the Shimoda Action X30. So the plan for the weekend was on day one to do a rather long hike and to accomplish 2 of the Adirondack high peaks. And then for days 2 and 3, we were going to do some easier hikes and film a couple of videos along the way. Unfortunately, on the second day, the weather completely flipped upside down on us. It started like freezing rain and it was just brutal outside. So rather than being miserable and hiking those mountains with the rain and everything, and as you guys know, it's almost impossible to shoot videos like this when it's raining outside, and so we decided to just make the trip back home and avoid all of that weather. However, it worked out really nicely, to be honest, because that first hike that we did was like a 6 or so mile hike with 2,500-ish feet of elevation gain, so it was a really good opportunity to test out this new bag. However, because we weren't there for the second and third day, I didn't get any really solid footage or B-roll of the camera bag, so real quick, let me show you what this camera bag looks like. So before we jump into talking about this bag, remember to give the video a thumbs up. It really helps out the channel and I appreciate it big time. So without any further ado, let's jump into talking about this bag. The Shimoda Action X30 is the perfect bag for photographers and content creators that spend a ton of time hiking and spend a lot of time in the outdoors. It's built like an absolute tank, has a ton of customizability in terms of how you carry the bag, different waist straps, different chest straps, and different configurations that make it as comfortable as possible for you, and it's absolutely fantastic in my opinion. After this weekend, I was really impressed by it. So the first thing that we have to talk about when it comes to this bag is how you store your camera gear in it. It's probably the most important part for photographers and content creators. And so how you access your gear is through this back compartment right here. It completely unzips and then you flip it open to reveal the camera insert that's inside of it. So Shimoda offers a number of different camera inserts depending on what type of equipment you use. If you have a giant DSLR, they offer different inserts. If you have a smaller mirrorless camera like I do, they offer one like this. I think this is the medium mirrorless insert. I'm not entirely sure, but they have them all on their website, which I'll link in the description below. So this fits all of my gear perfectly. Right now I'm shooting on the Canon EOS R, and so that fits perfectly into this slot right here. I always have an additional lens here. I throw my microphone and maybe like my camera strap in this slot right here, and then this one is almost wide open all the time. So sometimes I throw like a Polaroid or something like that in there, but it just totally depends. But always camera, extra lens, and then microphone and whatever accessories I have on me at the time. And in addition to that, there's a little bit of space up here on top of the camera insert that I keep this little accessory pouch. It stores like all my cables and stuff like that, so that is super convenient. In addition to storing your camera gear, there's actually this slot right here on the flap that you can slide a laptop into. So I haven't really used that much, but I did throw my 13-inch laptop into there at one point and it fit perfectly, so I'd imagine that you could squeeze a 15-inch laptop into there as well. This bag is completely optimized for carrying a large load of equipment for long distances. So as you can see right here, it has this really robust waist strap that perfectly fits around your waist and offloads a ton of the weight from your shoulders. But in addition to that, the shoulder straps on this bag are better than any other bag that I've had in the past. They're super customizable. So up here, as you can see, I'll give you a little bit of a close-up of it. As you can see, there are adjustments. So depending on how tall you are, or if you're super short, whatever, you can adjust the straps in terms of where they're hooking up in order to raise or lower the camera bag on your back, which is super clutch. It also straps on your chest to offload a little bit more weight off your back. And then the straps themselves actually have little compartments on it. So this one right here, you can open it up. It's perfect for fitting your phone into it. I hate hiking with my phone in like my jeans pocket or my pants pocket because when I'm like stepping over big rocks and stuff like that, sometimes my giant iPhone 11 Max or whatever it's called will dig into my hip and it just limits my range of motion. So being able to fit it right here is super nice. And then this pocket right here on the right hand side, You can unzip it and it's super expandable, so you can fit like a 16-ounce water bottle into it for quick access whenever you're hiking. The exterior of the bag has straps all over the place to attach various different pieces of equipment. So as you can see on the front of the bag, it has these really nice buckles that strap across it so you can attach whatever you want. Maybe a pair of skis, maybe a pair of snowshoes, whatever. I had my snowshoes attached to this all weekend, and these straps are super solid. I ratcheted them down super tight, and I never had a worry in the world that my snowshoes were gonna fall off. They weren't wobbling or anything. They were just rock solid strapped to this. And you can see in some of Shimoda's marketing videos, if you look at their website, that people throw like a snowboard in there sometimes, or even maybe skis. It's just really nice because it allows for you to store much more than what can just fit inside of the bag. It gives you a ton of capabilities in terms of strapping stuff to the outside of the bag as well. On the sides of the bag, there are also pockets for additional accessories or whatever you want to fit into there. So you unzip it like this, it flips open, there's pockets and everything inside of there, so you can throw lens cloths, snacks, whatever you want into there. And then additionally, you can unzip this right here and you can pull out this like little netting thing. It's a little bit of a hassle to get out sometimes, but once you get it out, it's a really nice spot to slide like your tripod into. My opinion is that this is one of the best ways to store a tripod in a bag that I've ever seen. So you can use this little strap down here to go around this little pocket so it's not flying around all over the place. My tripod fits perfectly into the side of it, and then this buckle up here straps around the top of the tripod so it's not going anywhere. It's like the perfect way, in my opinion, to store bigger things like tripods, or even throwing like water bottles and things like that into there. It's perfect. This bag is super modular. It has these actually on both sides, so it gives you a ton of customizability in terms of changing up the way the bag is configured for carrying different types of things. So the top of the bag has this really nice roll top design, which I at first wasn't sure if I was gonna like or not. I have like mixed feelings with roll top bags, but this one I really like. So it expands, as you can see, quite a bit, and it gives you tons of room for storing additional clothes, accessories. I threw like an extra jacket and my headlamp in there, and then as you can see, it expands massively to fit more stuff into it. And then when you don't want to use that, you just roll it down like this, and because I'm on an awkward angle, it's a little bit tough right now, but you roll it down, clip it back, and then the bag becomes super compact again. And then finally, the last compartment on the bag is this front one right here. So you can open this up, and there's a ton of different like zip pockets inside of it. So I throw my AirPods in there, I threw my camera strap in there, I think, and I also threw a couple snacks in there, I think. It goes all the way to the bottom, super deep. I actually got some hand warmers in there in case your hands get cold, but super customizable. Like I said, there are so many places to throw various pieces of equipment, various accessories, extra clothes, and things of that nature. There is more than enough room in this 30-liter backpack to fit everything you would need for a day hike or even potentially a multi-day hike. Overall, I honestly think that this bag is perfect for my needs right now. Shimoda actually offers this bag in 3 different sizes and 2 different color configurations. So they offer the X30, which is a 30-liter backpack, which is the one that I have. They also offer the X50 and the X70, which is a 50-liter and a 70-liter bag respectively. So they also offer it, in addition to black, they also have an army green color. I preferred the black when I looked at it on their website, and so I went with that because I think it's going to be a little bit more discreet when I'm using it in the city and things of that nature. And the one thing that I did forget to mention on this bag is that this right here, this waist strap, is completely removable. So it's like Velcroed in down here, and you can pull it out. Super easy to take it off and take it back on. And so when you're walking around the city and you want to be a little bit more low key, or if you just don't prefer the waist strap or whatever, you can take that off super easily and just use it as a normal backpack. It's super, super solid. I'm very impressed by this thing. Anyways, guys, I'm curious to hear your thoughts on this bag. Do any of you have your hands on it just yet? Have you taken it on any long hikes or anything like that? I'm super curious. I'm falling absolutely in love with this bag. It's perfect for my needs, like I said, and I'm super excited to continue using it. But thanks, guys, for watching. I appreciate it big time. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps the channel out a ton. I'd really, really appreciate it. And if you want more content from me, I make videos like this every single week. Hit that subscribe button down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.